Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and that you could also enjoy this Monday. So today we are in Libya and we fly to Turkey, and this is the scenery here, very nice colors, and this is the airport, a very basic airport. It's the one that comes with the simulator, nothing special. Our destination airport is a freeware airport. I had no choice to install other than the freeware because yeah, we had only runways with the standard one. You have no place to park or anything else, and it's a very big airport in Istanbul. And so it was a bit weird to see that. So I installed a freeware airport from Istanbul, and it turns out very nice. So we will check that out later. And I see that Ivan is already here, and also Eddie. Hello, hello. Hope you're all doing well. So we do just a quick overview of the airport here. Actually, and nothing special. Today we fly the FENIX A320-200, and hope everything will be fine. So it's very empty here, as you can see. And this is our plane for today. Today we fly with a small company. There's only 13 planes, I believe. I'm sorry. So let's jump into the plane so we can prepare everything. Flight time for today will be 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then we can already start with external power, and then battery 1 and 2, and there we go. Also fuel pumps can come on, and then adhere 1, 2 and 3. You can also turn on some lights as well, like beacon light, navigation and logo light, seatbelt signs as well. And then we can actually start loading the aircraft. First we go here and then import SimBrief, and then we can also go to the weight and balance. Planet 160 people for today. Also Lennox is here. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Put also the webcam on. Hello, that's me. Lennox, hello. Flight time, like I said, 2 hours and 15 minutes. And Lennox, welcome to the stream as well. I hope you are had a great weekend and you will enjoy the flight. So 160 people today and 3,535 kilograms of cargo, and the planet fuel is 12,136. So let's load up the aircraft. 27 minutes. It's not real time that we fly today, otherwise we fly the whole time in the dark, but it's real weather that we have today, like always. So panel state, cold and dark, sim settings. I need to check something because units are still in kilograms. So that's fine. Then we go to the MCDU. Now we see that we have the init page. We do the flight request. It takes a while, it seems. And there we go. And then we align this as well. Confirm. Return. Also wind request. So there we go. And leave everything as in. So we go back and then we can continue. So flight number is Alpha Alpha and W, and then 147 as a flight number. Cruising altitude is 35,000 feet, so flight level 350. So that's in as well, and also our cost index is 60, so we put that in. Lanok, thumb down from Lanok and thumb up. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. I always appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, performance page, we will not do anything yet. Ivan Arrest, welcome to the stream and to the chat, of course. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and that you can enjoy the flight as well and relax. And so we go to the flight plan. So like I said in the beginning, the destination airport was it's actually a big airport, the standard one that comes with the simulator. Has just 4 runways, I think, and nothing more than that, so I could not do that. So luckily I found a freeware, so we will use that. And yeah, it turned out very nice, so we will see how that works. Ivan, thanks, no problem, mate. So we need to go to ground and then depart, and then we will know why is this happening. That's not what I'm asking for. So runway 33 left we need. So we'll check if that we planned that. Yes, that's the one that we planned. So departure 33 left, and then we need to go to red. So we scroll down. Red 1F. So it's this one. And of course now it's not working. Great. Before it was working and now it seems not working. Always great to have that. It will be, of course, with installing the airport. It was already installed when I tested, I believe. But now it don't work, it seems. So we will try again. So departure 33 left. And then we choose this one. So it don't select anything, so it will not work. So even if you test it, then it's working, and now it's not working. So, but I know already the problem, so we'll do it in the air. Then normally it will be working. Departure, if you take another runway, it's the same thing, not working. And then the arrival will also not work. So we need to do that when we are in the air, and then it will work, of course. So 35 right, I believe it is. So ILS 35 right. And then Cispia. And then So those things are not working. Okay, no problem. Then we do that when we are in the air, no problem. So meantime we check how many passengers there are in the plane. And actually I also need to load a looker tool. So we have 43 passengers already, and then cargo is almost there, and fuel we need so 4,000 more. So in total time it takes 27 minutes, I believe. In the meantime we prepare the aircraft. That's not what I meant. And there we go. So cruising altitude will be 35,000 feet. So we set that. And in this plane it goes very quickly. So there we go. Also turn this on. Not working, but you know, just for the show. Transponder can come on. And then we are good to go, I believe. Lanok, any boom, crash, boom today? Well, like always, the chance is very big that we have something, that something happens today. So why not? The first problem we have already, that our flight plan is not working. It has nothing to do with the plane. It's just with some freeware that you install. Sometimes it gives this problem, but we can solve that in the air, so no problem. In the meantime I need to go to ATSO, and then here, and then we have received messages, load sheet, we have that. So we have okay, we accept this. And then we go to the performance page, and actually we cannot do anything yet. So we just need to wait. In the meantime I show you the airport again. Lanok, you fix the problems as always. Yes, I try to do, but it's good that we already know what the problem is. And it's just weird that I have this problem now, because I installed the scenery of the airport, the destination airport, and then I checked actually the flight plan on this airport, and everything was working. But it seems now when I started the simulator again, and it's not working now. So it's a bit weird, but we will see. Normally it should work when we are in the air. And we have also a football stadium or something that looks like it. So if you can see, I'm always complaining about the scenery in Africa. Well, that's what I mean. It needs to be updated. So Lanok, a nice view, nice plane, and Sahara and desert. Yes, it's a bit like that, but I think they can do a better job. So there is not much here, and if they then put something, it's not okay. So, well, hope that they will update Africa very soon, because every week we fly in Africa, so, or almost every week. And I think I'm not the only one that flies here. So in meantime we can also prepare our pushback. We will do that first, we have time. So, and we have a flight of 2 hours and 15 minutes, so that's not the shortest. So we place our plane here. That will be fine. And then we check inside again. Now we see that we have 78 passengers for now. We need 160. Cargo is in the plane. Fueling is almost done. So in the meantime, also a look for our poll that we have today. It's just a question about what was the first Airbus, and it is 75% for the A300 and 25% for the A110. Okay.
I'd like to know if there's any remaining overhead space, you're free to use it. Thank you for cooperation. Bonjour mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à bord. Vous arrivez à votre rang sud et prendre place pendant que vous rangez vos bagages à main afin de garder les allées libérées. Les bouteilles de la bonne contact doivent aller sous le fauteuil devant vous et non dans les compartiments à bagages.
So today it's also in French. So 86 people, so it takes a really long time. We have 2 stairs installed today, but it don't go quicker. And there's also an update for the PMDG 737-700. I heard a lot of complaints about it. I didn't check it out yet, but we will see tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a flight with the PMDG 737, and then we will check if everything works properly. Lanok, you cannot build houses with the Sahara sand because the grains of the sand are round, and that's true. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think they still can do a better job in the simulator here. Everywhere in Africa the scenery is pretty poor, so I think they can do a better job, so we can enjoy actually even more flying here. Even our destination airport, it's Istanbul airport. If I show it you on little flight map, or what is that, this program, then it even don't show up, so I don't know what is the thing about it. So this is our destination airport. Well, you don't see an airport here, so it's missing also on little nav map. So I was a bit confused. Also in the simulator it shows only the runways. If you see pictures from the real airport online, then you see that's a very big airport. So it's a bit weird that I didn't make a better airport in the sim, and that it's also not showing up in a little nav map. So I don't know if that is the main airport in Istanbul, because there are 3 airports very close to each other, so it confuses me. But hey, we found a freeware airport and that looks great. Only issue is that we cannot load our flight plan, but it's not the first time, so it will be fine. So in the meantime we check everything again, that we didn't forget anything. So it seems to be okay. You just need to be patient. So 106. So still a long way to go. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and next weekend it will be 35 degrees here in Belgium, so that will be a very hot. Good night and night. Hello everyone. So welcome to the stream, mate, and to the chat as well. Hope also you had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Monday as well. So welcome. So today we do a flight from Libya, Benghazi, I think it's pronounced, to Istanbul, Turkey, and the flight time is 2 hours and 15 minutes. So this is the standard airport that comes with the simulator, and the destination airport is freeware, and actually a very nice one. So it's nice to hear the sounds of the blades of this aircraft. Night, the main airport in is Istanbul Airport, LFTM. So that's the one, LFTM. Well, I'm so confused with those things because I'll put the things in my thumbnail. It's wrong, written wrong. Also in my title it was written wrong, or I missed something, I don't know. Because if I put in LFTM, then I have a very small airport in the simulator, so that confuses me. So then I saw on more planning that I switched the F and the T. No, the T and the F. I switched those, and then I came to Istanbul Airport. So I changed the title, but then also the airport was not good. So I have a free one. So we will see. So LTFM, that will be the one that we are flying to, and that's a big one. So Lions, hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope you are fine and that you had a wonderful weekend as well. So, and we check again our passengers. 1:30, so 30 to go, and then we can continue, and then we can taxi, or starting up for our 2 hour and 15 minute flight. I hope my trigger works for the auto throttle to turn it off on my joystick. Last time it didn't work, so I hope it will work today. I checked it, and it's mapped with a 737. It was working, so I hope it also works with this one. So AFRIQIYAH, it's a small company. It has only 13 aircraft. So it's founded in April 2001, and it's from Libya. So the average fleet age is 12.7 years old. And then they have the A300, Airbus A300, and they have only one of them. This is the 600 series, but it's not in service, it's parked. They have also two Airbus A319, also parked, not in service. They have 7 Airbus A320s, all the 200 versions. 3 are parked and 4 are in service. And then they have also the A330, 200, 2 of them, and then also the 300 and only 1 of the 300. And but they are also parked and not in service. Night, sorry, it's LTFM. So yeah, that was what I was thinking. I always sometimes I switch the letters. So I put that the first thing that you put in chat. I put that also in my title and thumbnail, but that was actually wrong. So I needed to change that. The thumbnail is not changed, but the title I changed. But it's yeah, sad to see that they only put in the 4 runways and that's all. No parking spaces or anything else. So, or I needed to change airport, or I needed to find the freeware, and I found it. But the problem then we have is that we cannot load our flight plan. So, but no problem. We will do that when we take off. We will do that immediately, actually. So 11 to go, and then we can continue with our preparation for the flight. In meantime we have 9 votes for our poll, and 11% for the A200, 67% for the A300, 11% for the B247, and 10% for the A110. Alright, interesting. That's just for the fun that we do that. And so just a little bit longer, and then we can go. 6 more people, 5, and then in the meantime we can do something else already. So we go to this page, and it's 33 left that we depart. The runway is right. And then flap config, optimal, force toga, no, and then anti-ice off, packs on, and then we can do this. Alright. And actually I needed to wait just a little bit longer. So we go back to this page. It was boarding complete. So dismiss. There we go. And then we can ground service. So it seems the cones are already gone. Oh no, now they are gone. And the doors are closed, and also our stairs are gone. So that's automatically. And then we can go to this page again, and then we put in everything again. So we will do that. Alright, weather conditions, and we don't have that, and that's great. Also on looker tool I cannot load that, or only for our destination airport, not for this airport. So it's a bit of a bummer. So that means that we also cannot load this, I think. As you can see. Alright, no problem, then we can not use this, then we do it everything by hand. We just improvise, yeah, just put something in and then we will see. So flaps 1/up. Oh, and that's the wrong format. So 1/up and 0.1. There we go. Flex temp 58. We'll put that in. And actually, did I have another thing here? Block fuel I needed to do first. So block fuel 12,000. 136, so we will take 12.2. 12.2, alright. And then we need to go back here, and then we see that we have 72, I believe 72.3. That's correct. (72.3) slash 28.6 1.6, and then we put that in. So we will try that. I think it's something is off. So we go back here to check. So actually it's 60.4 that I need. We'll put that 60.4 slash 28.6. So that's better. Now we go to the performance page, and then we need to put something in for the V speeds. Let's say 141 for V2 and 136 for VR, and then 136 for V1 as well. We'll try that. It will work, of course. So from the outside everything is ready, so we can put on the APU, start up the APU, and there we go. So we'll try it one more time here. So it's not working, so we will do that after. So we are waiting for the APU to start. And there we hear the APU starting up. And it's available, so APU bleed on, external power off, and we can also turn that off here. And there we go. And voila, then we prepare for engine start, and then we ask pushback, and there we go.
Bienvenue à bord et merci d'avoir choisi Air Transat.
Welcome aboard and thank you for choosing Air Transat.
Avant de pouvoir céder au plaisir des activités en vol, abordons ensemble les règles de sécurité de l'appareil.
Before we can all enjoy the wonders of in-flight activities, let's review the safety features of this aircraft.
Portez votre ceinture lorsque vous êtes assis. Pour la boucler, insérez l'extrémité plate dans la boucle et tirez sur la sangle pour serrer.
Wear your seatbelt whenever you're seated. To fasten it, insert the flat end into the buckle, then pull the strap to tighten. To release, lift the top of the buckle.
Pour détacher, tirez sur la partie supérieure de la boucle. Quand la consigne s'illumine, retournez à votre siège et bouclez votre ceinture.
When the seatbelt sign comes on, go back to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Rangez votre sac sous le siège devant vous.
Your bag should be stored under the seat in front of you.
S'il est trop gros, rangez-le dans le porte-bagages supérieur, mais sans le surcharger.
If it's too big, put it in the overhead bin. But please, don't overload it.
Avant le décollage et l'atterrissage, veuillez relever votre tablette et redresser votre siège.
During takeoff and landing, make sure your tray table is stowed and your seat is up. All the way up.
Éteignez et rangez vos appareils électroniques. Vous pourrez les utiliser en vol, mais en mode avion seulement.
Turn off and put away all electronic devices. You can use them in flight, but in airplane mode only.
S'il vous plaît, observez les instructions de l'équipage et la signalétique.
Please observe all
Engine
crew
2
instructions
available.
and
We
signs.
start engine 1.
Fumer est interdit sous toutes ses formes.
Smoking of any kind is forbidden. No smoking. We mean it.
Nous insistons, fumer est interdit. Lisez la carte des mesures de sécurité de l'appareil, se trouvant dans la pochette du fauteuil devant vous.
Read the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Les issues de secours sont clairement indiquées. Repérez la plus proche, elle peut être derrière vous.
Emergency exits are clearly marked. Locate the nearest one. It might be behind you.
En cas de panne d'électricité, l'allée sera éclairée.
Flex the light on.
If the power goes out, lights will guide you down the aisle.
En cas d'atterrissage d'urgence, prenez la posture de sécurité.
In case of an emergency landing, adopt a brace position.
Si un masque à oxygène tombe du panneau au-dessus de vous, tirez-le vers vous. Mettez-le sur votre nez et votre bouche.
If an oxygen mask drops from the panel above you, pull it towards you
Flaps
and
one.
place it over your nose and mouth.
Resserrez-le en
taxi.
tirant sur la bande élastique et respirez normalement.
Secure it with the elastic band and breathe normally.
Si le sac n'est pas gonflé, l'oxygène circule quand même. Mettez votre propre masque avant d'aider les autres.
The bag may not inflate, but oxygen is flowing. Secure your own mask before
Sean,
helping others.
bonjour, Sean.
En cas d'amérissage, tirez sur la languette
Comment
rouge
ça va?
en dessous ou à côté de votre siège pour trouver un gilet de sauvetage.
In the event of a water evacuation, pull the red
Hope
tag that's
you had
either
a
under
wonderful
or
weekend,
beside your
mate.
seat to access a life jacket.
Déchirez la pochette, enfilez le gilet par la tête.
Rip the pouch open and slip the life jacket over your head.
Mettez la ceinture autour de votre taille et serrez-la.
Place the belt around your waist and pull tight.
Gonflez le gilet en tirant sur la languette rouge.
To inflate, pull the red tab down.
Soufflez dans le tube rouge pour gonfler.
Blow in the red tube to inflate.
Le gilet de sauvetage est muni d'une lampe repère. Gonflez le gilet seulement en quittant l'appareil.
A locator light is visible on the life jacket. Only inflate your jacket right before exiting the aircraft. Questions? It'll be our pleasure to answer at any time. On behalf of the crew and everyone at Air Transat, we wish you a pleasant flight.
Question? Nous nous ferons un plaisir d'y répondre. De la part de l'équipage et de tout le monde chez Air Transat, nous vous souhaitons un agréable vol.
So that was that in 2 languages. So Sean, I hope you had a wonderful weekend, mate, and yeah, thank you very much for joining us again. Good night. AFRIQIYAH Airlines flight 771 crashed on the 11th of May 2010. It was a A330. Okay, thank you very much for the information. I didn't know that, but yeah, very sad to hear, and we hope we don't crash today. Sean, ça va bien, merci. Can't stay long. Just wanted to say I finally redeemed the pusher, how you call that. I got myself an airport. Alright, thank you to letting me know, and I hope you will enjoy. So Sean is one of the 3 winners of the giveaway, and yeah, he bought an airport. Yeah, bought an airport. And which one it was? Or it is. And so we turn here to the left. And then I think we need to hold short here. And there we go. And then Mr. Lazy is not here, so we need to do everything by ourselves. So we turn on landing lights, takeoff lights. Oh, and our APU is still on. Washington. Alright, okay. He bought Washington. He's an American, so that is logic. Very logic. So I hope you will enjoy, mate. So we check our flaps. So yes, I hear it. Okay, there we go. So flaps is 1. I hope everything will be work fine. So we can depart. We also reset this. There we go. Canal, right. I cannot read that name completely, but welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. So we prepare for our takeoff. So we line up. Here we go. So Kunal, if I pronounce that correctly, I hope so. If not, my excuse. Sean, thanks mate, see you later, and going back to work. Okay, no problem. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate, and hear you soon. So, let's power up. So the engines power up very slowly. And we have already alarm, but it's fine. So there we go. So we have no flight plan set yet. We have a discon, so we need to fix that once we are in the air. So on V1, rotate. We're flying the joystick today. There we go. Taking off. Positive rate of climb. There we go. So in the meantime, I will need to fly with my hand, not on runway 33 left. And I need to keep an eye on my height. I think it was this one. And it's still not working. Alright. So we wait a little bit longer. So we do go to climb mode. And there we go. And then we need to speed up a bit. And then ATC is there, and my co-pilot is not answering because she is not here. So okay, we try again to see if we can select anything here. And otherwise I need to take a direct. So it seems it's not working. So we go to a flight plan, and then we clear this one. And that's not allowed. So we go direct to Redfi. We will do that, insert that. Alright. So we turn on the autopilot, and then we retract the flaps as well. There we go. So autopilot is taking over. And then we set also the clock to the flight time 2 hours and 15 minutes. And we need to set this at 35,000 feet. We go to standard after 5,300 feet. Elliot, hello, how are you? Have you got Sim Update 10? I'm installing it. Really? I don't have a Sim Update 10. So first of all, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. I hope you are doing well. And Sim Update 10 we are installing it. I didn't see it. It's beta. Oh, okay. I didn't know that I did beta now. But no, I don't have it. I didn't see any updates, so that's a good thing. So 8,000 feet. So what's new in the sim update 10? So this is our plane. This is the airport where we left from. So we try again. Normally my plan should work now. I hope. We'll check it first, because I didn't check anything yet. But eventually we will come to our destination.
Shortly after, we'll be offering a selection of drinks and snacks. This will then be followed by a complimentary hot meal service. Combining items can help you save, so have a look at our bistro menu in the seat pocket in front of you for more details. Later during the flight, you have the option.
Canadian night, officially it will be released on August 23. Alright, thank you for the information, mate. So 10,000 feet, and then we can turn off our lights. And there we go. So we are speeding up, and then we can climb further. And I forgot also my strobe light, so we turn that on. And then we still have a company message, but we ignore that for now. We go to our flight plan, and then we see if we can put in our arrival. I will check our arrival, and that's 35 right. So we take on this one. So it seems to be working now. And then Sidestick 2A, that's the one we need. So once you are further away from the airport, actually you can put in everything. It's not working on the airport itself. So Sidestick 2A, that's the one we need. So it's working now, and we insert that. So if you guys have the same problem, that you cannot put anything in your departure airport or runway and arrival runway, just do it in the air. It's just a conflict with one of the airports that you installed. That's the reason. And nothing more than that. And I could not fly, or it was not nice to fly to the airport that is standard with the simulator, our destination airport, because it just has runways and nothing more than that. And for the main airport from Istanbul, then it's very, very sad to see that. So we installed a freeware airport, and actually that's very nice, but then we have just this little problem. So in the meantime we are at 15,000 feet. We are climbing to 35,000 feet, and then we can cruise to our destination. So for the people that want to see the flight plan, I didn't show that yet, but I will show you now. So here is Navigraph, and that's the route that we do today in 2 hours and 15 minutes. And there we go. The company information I already gave you, and we will just check our MCDO. Oh, we need to go to here, also, and we received another message, so we check that. and then read messages, and then we see on this one load sheet, so packs 160 plus 3, so that's okay. And then we go back to our flight plan, and then we see check Navigraph to see if we are on course. It seems like so everything is working for now. So the first waypoint is Redfi, and then we have our top climb here after the second waypoint. So almost 20,000 feet, everything is working and going fine, no problem so far. Just in the beginning and one alarm, didn't see what the alarm was about. Elliot, you got a green screen? Yes. So behind me there's green screen, and that's why you see nothing from a background. So yes. And then we see our cabin as well. So we have some nice rumble. No wing flex, still not. Elliot, you know that there is in OBS a background remover without a green screen. I think I tried that, but that was not working really well. There were also, you have also other programs where you can do that or download, and they were not working or not working good. So I decided to buy a green screen, and because I'm working with my normal camera, it's not a webcam or something, it's just my mirrorless camera, so from Panasonic, Lumix, and the G85 or G80 depending in what country or region you are. I use that as my camera, so I need a big green screen because otherwise it's covering the whole room actually, so it's pretty wide, and yeah. So it is, let's say, more than 2 meters wide, the green screen. Elliot, you can see the background sometimes. A green screen is best. Yes, indeed. So that's why I chose for just a simple green screen. It's like a curtain, you know. Let's say it with a stand and a curtain, it cost me 85 euro. So Elliot, same for you. My cam will show the whole room, so I'm using it as a keyboard joystick throttle cam. Alright. Okay. So yeah, also the same problem. Some people have just their back covered with the green screen, and that's enough, depending where you place the camera. But my camera is, let's say 1.5 meters away from me, so it takes a lot of the room with it. I have no chance to place it shorter, so it needs to be at that distance. So yeah, it takes a lot of coverage of the room, and that's why I need to have a big green screen. But it's doing the job, so yeah. In the beginning I was working with a webcam, or I tried a webcam, but the quality was not that great, I was not happy with it. Then I used my phone. That was actually the quality of the image was good, but sometimes it blocked and then there was no image anymore. So that was a bit frustrating sometimes, and then I switched over to my camera where I do the plane spotting with. But to work with that you need special things for it, and then I bought that, and now I can constantly film or use it as a webcam. So we check the cockpit and no alarms yet. So 25,000 feet after 11 minutes. So everything is going as planned. So and here is Navigraph again. So we passed the first waypoint. Elliot, I will tell you the frames per second increase to the FPS when Sim Update 10 installed. You flew the Cessna 172 on Saturday. Oh, okay. Nice. And you enjoyed it? Of course you enjoyed it. Stupid question. But and how was it? Did you had a wonderful flight? Wonderful landing? Did you do the landing already or just taking off? I don't know how it exactly works when you do flight training. I think it takes some lessons before you can do the landing, I think. So the FPS increased when you install Sim Update 10. Alright. Night, I suggest you avoid flights that are over the ocean because we don't have any scenery. Yes, correct. But we don't fly the whole time now over the ocean, and sometimes in some regions yeah, there is nothing you can do about it. Like today we fly a big part actually over the ocean, but yeah, sometimes you need to do it. And I try to avoid it as much as I can, but on this flight I didn't check it actually. I also didn't check the airport just today, and then I discovered some things were off. But yeah, I will do it in the future and try to fly less over the ocean. But sometimes it's not possible. Also the flight for tomorrow, I think it will be because we fly to the Solomon Islands, already part there, I'm not sure, so we will fly over water, so there's no other option. Elliot, it was great, the weather was good, it was a lesson. I did the takeoff and some of the landing. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that you can do that, and that you enjoy it. Of course, I think everyone will enjoy that if you can fly a 172. Always very nice. And we can also check our cabin. Let's see. So we have green seats today. And there we go. Something different. It's green. Elliot, you loved it. The weather was great. Well, always nice to have that when the weather is great. Perfect time to fly, it says now. So in the meantime we are at 31,000 feet after 16 minutes. So 4,000 feet and then we can cruise. Also for the flight tomorrow, I don't know the flight time yet. I just know it will be a nice flight in the 737. But the problem is a bit that I heard a lot of complaints about the update, the recent update from PMDG. I don't know if it's affecting my system or my simulator. I didn't try it yet. I just loaded up this afternoon. I had no problems at that moment, but sometimes they say if you land it crashed to desktop or you get error messages. There are a lot of crashes, so we will see how that will go tomorrow. Elliot, the rest of your lessons will be in the Cessna 152. The lessons are cheaper, yeah, because it's a bigger, smaller and a bit older plane, so it's normal. But at least you flew a 172, but the 152 is also nice. In the simulator I like to fly it because it has a nice old style cockpit, so I like it. Actually I like more the 152 in the simulator than the 172. Of course in real life it will be just the opposite, I believe. Canadian Night V3025, no problem at all. Okay, thanks for the response. Yeah, I heard also people that had no problems, but a lot of people were complaining. A lot of people were complaining about it. So we will see how it will go tomorrow. I hope it will go well. And for the FENIX there was still no update so far. Yeah, we had one I believe, but recently we didn't had one. We are just waiting for the new update. I don't know when it will come, but we will see. Time will tell. In the meantime we have 21 votes on our poll for today. What was the first Airbus? And we have 33% of the people say the A200, 38% says the A300, 14% says the B247, and 14% says the A110. Night, I have one problem in the sim. The marketplace is grayed out for 2 months. Oh. Well, it happens sometimes that it's grayed out because they do an update, but if it's grayed out for 2 months, then there is something else. I didn't have that yet, but yeah, that's a big problem because you can then actually you can not update anything of the simulator. Just the main update, and then that's all. You cannot do extra updates that so that's a bummer. Maybe you can look at somewhere at forums, maybe other people have the same problem, or yeah, reinstalling the simulator. I don't like to do that because that's a lot of work, but sometimes it's the only option. There is a workaround that you found. Oh, okay, that's well. Yeah, so you are not the only person that has a problem. But if you see there are so many problems with the simulator, at the moment everything is working fine for me, but that can change from one moment to the other. So in meantime we are at the cruising altitude 35,000 feet after 21 minutes. So normally it's around 20 minutes, so that's fine. Meantime, I show you again a Navigraph, and there we go. So then I just need to see that I don't touch anything, because mostly I touch something. So I will give you this view for the moment, and then I will grab something to drink. I will be back in 1 minute, and then we can continue with our flight. So it's a wonderful flight, no alarms, no problems at all. The people that they are frequently watching here know it's mostly different, that we have a lot of alarms and problems. Today the only problem was because of we installed a freeware airport that we cannot put in our departing runway and destination runway. Only when we are in the air we can do that, so I did that. That's also a walk around, but yeah, we had that already in the past, so we know what to do. And the airport that we're flying to is a very nice one. It's a freeware, but very nice, so check it out. If you check out our destination airport, and if you see in your simulator the same airport, then you will only see that there are 4 runways and nothing more than that. No parking space, no taxiway, nothing. I checked it out in the simulator itself. Yeah, just the runways and trees around. That's all. It's more like a bush strip. But if you download the freeware airport, then you have a nice airport, because Istanbul is the main airport of Turkey, or from Istanbul. So Microsoft can do a much better job than that. But for now, we'll be back in 1 nautical minute, and then we can continue. I grab some vitamins, something to drink, and then I will be right back. So I'll leave it over to you guys. You tell me when something goes wrong. So see you in 1 minute. Thank you. So here I am again with some vitamins. Here we go. Always a nice sound. Cheers, mates. It's pretty hot here, so I can use something cold. And my cola is always very cold. So still no alarms. Everything is going great. And I think I forgot this to turn off. So it was still on taxi light, it seems. So this is our company for today. And so like Knight Knight said, they had a crash in 2010 with the A330. Very sad. It's already 12 years ago. And this week, so Wednesday, I believe we fly also the 146 from Just Flight. I don't know the destination yet, because we do that in combination with On Air company manager. So we will see what flight I get there, the flight that gives me the most coins I will take, and then we will do that flight with the 146 on Wednesday. And tomorrow we fly the 737 from PMDG. So and then I just want to see before I say something stupid. So tomorrow we fly with Van Ueta or two, something like that. I cannot pronounce it. And then we fly in the Solomon Islands. So with PMDG. So we will also see a lot of water, I believe. I didn't check it out yet, the airport or stuff, but we'll see tomorrow. So if you ever have problems with your flight plan, if you cannot put in your destination or arrival runway, then there is something wrong with the installing of one of the freeware airports or something, and then you just need to wait until you are in the air, and then you can do it. And so we have some scenery, nice to have, because we fly a little bit or a long time over the sea, if you can see. So people, if you like the stream, if you like the content, please like the video. Thank you. It's always nice. If you don't like, then dislike, and there's also a button for that. And if you want to see more of the content, then yeah, you can always subscribe and hit that bell. Then you will notified when there is a new stream or video. Sometimes I also do videos. If you like plane spotting as well, then I have that as well. I'll try to do that in the future again. So in the green time we have 25 votes, so 40% for the A200, and then 36% of the for the A300, 12% for the B247, and then the A110, 12% as well. I believe there is only one real airplane. No, two real airplanes. One is a Boeing in the poll. One is a Boeing, and the other ones, there's only one Airbus. That's a tip. So we go to where I needed to go. Already forgot. Program like this, and then we put in our destination airport, and then we can exactly see how far we need to go. So that Lima Tango, Foxtrot, and Mike. And we put that in like here. Now we see that we have still 458 nautical miles to go to our destination airport. It's nice to see something else than just the water. For the people that want a tour of the cabin, I can show you. We open the door, and then we see that we have green seats for today. And for now, this is the best cabin actually that we have for the main tube liners, like the people call it. So the tube liners, like the 737, the A320, A330 and stuff like that. So this is the nicest cabin actually. PMDG will improve their cabins, and I think they improved already something, or it just came with that livery that I tested. But it seems the seats were a bit different than before. But I need to check that out. Also the 146 has a cabin, but I don't really like that. It's nice that they have a cabin, but the quality is not that great, or not in comparing to this one. It's not that great. So this one is actually the best one so far. I cannot tell about the Mad Dog because I don't have that plane, so I cannot compare that one. So this was our tour of the cabin, and then we go back to our cockpit. Well, actually it's illegal what we are doing. Nobody is here now, or was here. So we take a seat, and there we go. So people, if you want to support me, then you can always like the video. I always try to reach 20 likes. That's my target. So if you didn't like yet and you want to support, then put that like button, and thank you very much. Also, if you have questions, shoot, let me know. If you just want to have a talk, also welcome. For the questions, I cannot answer everything, but there are always people here that can help you out, so no problem there. If I cannot help you, then maybe someone else is able to help you. Actually, the whole thing that I'm streaming is to have a nice community for the people that, with all the people that have the same hobby, and where we can talk and help each other. Also, for the people that like older planes, from November I will do a world tour, and the people that want to fly with me can join me from November with the DC-3. The DC-3 will come for free in the update for November, so for the 40th anniversary of Microsoft. So they will give you the A310 for free from Inibelt, the DC-3 from Aeroplane Heaven also for free. I believe also the Beaver, and then 2 helicopters, and maybe some other things as well. So, but that's for November, and everything will be free. So once that update is there, we can start the world tour with the DC-3, and everyone that is willing to join is welcome. So we will do every week one flight, and we will fly around the world. And everyone is welcome, at least if you fly the DC-3. Cheers. I'm sorry that I'm coughing, but yeah, it's already for some weeks, and it's already better, but not completely gone. So night at night, all this free stuff to compete with X-Plane 12, which will be released around that time. Yeah, possible. So I'm actually very curious to see what X-Plane 12 will bring us, and of course we will stream that as well, because before I was playing actually X-Plane 11, and before what it was FSX, but then I switched over to X-Plane 11 because the graphics were just better. But then we came Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then I switched over to that just because of the graphics. And now X-Plane 12 will come, and then we will try that out as well. And of course there will be a competition between the two simulators, and you have always people that like more X-Plane, and you have always people that will like more Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we will do a bit of both. So 431 nautical miles to our destination. And then we see again to a Navigraph as well. So actually we could take a shortcut, but we just follow the flight plan from SimBrief. Night and night, Microsoft Flight Simulator will dominate. The sim is a 10-year project, and we are only in the 2nd year. Well, it's the same as with FSX. There are so many updates or add-ons for it, and people invest in it actually. And if you need to change every 2 years, and then it's very expensive. So if you say a 10-year project, yes, it's true. So, and it's decent enough to go for another 10 year, I believe. So, and FSX and Prepare were always more popular than Explain. But yeah, but always people are loving more Explain or loving more Microsoft. It's a normal thing. But you can be right that Microsoft will be dominating. So thanks for the likes. I just need one more and then I have my 20 likes like that. That's my target. So always nice to have that. In the meantime, I cannot change my camera view. Okay, here we go. So you can also see that the sun is going under. We are not real time, but somewhere like 4:30 in the afternoon, I believe, something like that. So the sun will go under. I don't know what the actually time is that the sun goes under, so it will be still light when we land, but I'll try to do it next time better, that we have maybe land in the dark, but then we cannot see much from the airport, and it's a freeware airport that is looking very nice. So for everyone that wants to fly to Istanbul in Turkey, to Lima Tango Foxtrot Mike, to that airport, and you have no payware airport, then please look at the freeware, and everything is better than the standard one. So it's free to download, grab it, and you have a nice airport. So the only issue that we had is that we cannot put in our runways, our departure and arrival runway, but you need to do that in the air. So we already did that and the problem is already solved. I just hope the ILS will work. I'm not sure of that because I didn't test that. So after 45 minutes, we are still cruising at 35,000 feet, and then I don't know how far we actually are. Yeah, 1/3 or something of our flight. So nice. So never grab again. You can exactly see where we are. We are also running a Looker tool today, so the background noise that you hear is from Looker tool. Also the announcements, the safety briefing was from a Looker tool. If you are not familiar with that, the link is in the description below, so you can find that there. It's also a free tool that you can use. There was also just an update for it, so If you are interested in that program, the link is in the description and below. Night when we arrive in Istanbul, I suggest you try their street food, especially the kebab and the shawarma. Sounds great, mate. I really like that. Sometimes I eat that at my work. I really like that. So if we land, we will try that out. The kebab and the shawarma. Always nice to have. Night, you like that? Kebab and shawarma? Because I really do. Night, too much. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. With a good sauce on it. Very nice. With garlic sauce or something, you know. Yeah. So in the meantime, we have 41% of for the A300. Well, people, we have 34 votes, and I need to say, the B247, that was actually the first airliner from Boeing. Maybe not the first airplane of Boeing, but more the first airliner of Boeing. We have also a wonderful plane like that, the 247 in the sim. It's a payware, but I think it was €15 or $15 or something, and it's an amazing plane. Everything works. It has even a toilet. It's an old plane, yeah, but you can burn the engines, so you can have a fire on the engines. So check that plane out. So that's the B247 Boeing. Night, all the Mediterranean food is so devious, especially our cuisine, the Lebanese cuisine, delicious. Yeah, I didn't taste that yet, but I know what you're talking about. But I think everywhere we have some specialties, and that's, yeah. But so was shawarma and kebab, I know, very good. And maybe it tastes a bit different here in Belgium than in your region, but yeah, I like it. As long as there is no cheese on the things, then it's okay for me. So I was saying the B247 is actually a Boeing, and the A110, I think that's an Embraer, or just a 110, because Boeing don't have a A110, I believe. So that's actually a fake one. And the A200, there is a A220, but an A200, I don't know. So what is the first aircraft from Boeing, from Airbus, sorry, that's the A300. So don't let you mislead by the numbers. So still 409 nautical miles to go. I think it's going very slow, but it's because we make it, yeah, we don't go straight in one line, and that's why it goes actually slow. You know, we go a bit around. So here is the map. Once we are making the 90-degree turn to the left, then it will go quicker. And I've also on this tool here, you can also see our location here, just the same. So here is Antalya, and then here we need to be in Istanbul. And the weather is seems to be very nice, no problems. So that is that. This is also free. So the most things that I use are actually free things, the same as a little nav map. Also a very nice tool. You know, the whole plan here. And the only thing is that our airport is not here. It needs to be somewhere here, but you don't see it on the map. I don't know how that comes, but it's the first time I see that. The other night you should try, put that sound a bit down, try Zetoon restaurant, if I pronounce that good, Spoormakerstraat 6062 in 1000 Brussels, Belgium. A 3-minute walk from the Grand Palace. Oh, okay. Thank you for your suggestion. You were already there before? Because I don't know that restaurant. I'm not living that far from Brussels, but I also don't come a lot of times in Brussels. Let's see that Brussels is like 15 minutes from my home. Also depending where in Brussels, of course. The other night, yes, many times I used to go to Brussels on my way to Africa. Oh, okay. So you know Brussels very well. Probably better than me. Because I don't really, I don't go much to Brussels. Even I live close. Actually, I live between two cities. So, and that's Brussels and Leuven. For the most people know Brussels, but yeah, Leuven is also a city, and that's not so well known for the foreign people, actually, for the people from other countries. So almost 400 nautical miles to go, and we're still flying after 55 minutes at 35,000 feet. And today we do the joystick landing, not the yoke, because we're flying the Airbus. So it will be the joystick, and recently I fly better with the yoke than with the joystick. Before it was the opposite, but now I'm struggling with the joystick. So, but we do our best. Denied, as in Brussels, previously known as Sabena. Yes, it was many years it was Sabena, but they went bankrupt, and then it was Essen in Brussels. Indeed. Yeah, and they have now a new paint or livery, and I really don't like it. The previous one was, or the older one was also not that great, but still better than the new one. Now it's completely white with red dots, so I really don't like it. So it's now called Brussels Airlines, and yeah, the new livery, actually I don't really like it. There's also some special liveries. They are okay, but the original and the new one, yeah, not my favorites. So we will see some more scenery very soon. And if we see at Navigraph, then we are coming closer to land. Night, Brussels airport is a 100% replica of the real airport. I know that airport as I know my house. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I know that airport as well. And if you see the airport from Aerosoft, then it's very, very well made. I don't have that airport in this simulator. I have the other one. From, and I forgot the name of the developer. It's also a nice, very nice, but Aerosoft one, from what I see, looks to be much better, but I don't have it. And it's a perfect time to do some plane spotting at Brussels airport, because there are a lot of people that going on vacation. So it's the perfect time to spot some planes, but unfortunately I have no time for it. Night, the only thing that I found missing was the room used for smoking. Yeah, well, I didn't see that in the scenery or the airport from Aerosoft, but I can imagine that I forgot that. And it's actually not a special room, it's just sealed by glass, and it's just placed there. Yeah, and it's very yellow, like this airplane here. It's the same color, I think, in that room, because of the nicotine. So last time I was there, so Just a stuff coating room, yeah. It is. So maybe next year I will fly again from Brussels airport to Asia. Not this year, but probably next year. And today's livery, it's a simple livery, but it looks nice. I have no problems with it. A nice livery for today. So after 1 hour and 2 minutes, we have still, this is 376 nautical miles to go. We're still not halfway. So, for the viewers, all people here who was ever or before in Brussels airport, do you know the airport and how many times you were here? From 0 to 100 times, something? Let me know in chat if you are familiar with the Brussels airport or with the air company, the Brussels airline. Because me as a Belgian, I never flew Brussels Airlines, I believe. Maybe when I was a kid, but not recently. And I'm from Belgium, so I need to make a change there. United Night, what do you fly? EasyJet? Nope. Before I was frequently flying to in Budapest, and then actually I was flying with Ryanair because I just needed to go there. I don't had any luggage, and I was every 2 weeks I went there, and then after, yeah, I flew Emirates, Qatar, Thai. That are so the companies that I fly. I like to fly Emirates because it's very nice. Also Qatar is nice, but you know, just when you need to transfer, because it's a one-stop flight, and then I need to transfer or go to another plane, and then you need to be in the terminal, and then that airport from Qatar is at that time that I was there, it's at night time. There is nothing to do, so nothing is open, or almost nothing is open, so it's a bit boring. And then I prefer actually Dubai, because that's a big airport, and there's always everything is always open, so even at night. So yeah, that's why I prefer Emirates. Last time I flew to Asia, it was with Thai Air, and people also were very friendly. It was also nice. And then at the airport, yeah, Also nice, you can eat good food there. So it was also a one stop, but I flew 12 hours directly to Thailand, and then I need to fly another 3 hours and a half. So yeah, I was very happy in the airport actually in Thailand, in Bangkok, but also in Dubai. Very nice. Good night. Emirates is the best. Yeah, I can believe that. The first time I came in Dubai, I never saw so many A380s. I never saw that before, even one I didn't see. But when I came in Dubai, they were parked all next to each other. There were a lot. So night. Wednesday you flew Cathay Pacific. It was a very nice 11-hour flight. Oh, okay. Well, that's also on my list. And also Etihad. So I want to do the major airlines at least once. So then I have an idea. But the next flight will be yeah, next year I believe, because with my health condition I really need to be sure everything is okay, and yeah, I will know that next year. Night, you cannot imagine the first class in the Emirates is a flying hotel suite. Yes. The first class, I saw the first class in with Emirates. It's unbelievable. Even the difference with business class, it's big. So yeah. I never flew in first class. I flew in business class, yes, but not in first class. And I don't know the prices of that either, but I can imagine that it's very expensive. So you can see that the sun is going down, but we will land in still with some sunlight, and there is no it will be not dark, because I think it's now around 5 o'clock in the afternoon that we are in the simulator. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know what time the sun is completely down in Turkey. It will be around the same time, I think, as in my place, but I can be wrong. So in the meantime we have 20 likes. Thank you for that. Thank you very much, people. I really appreciate it to like the video or the stream. So 20 is always my target, so thank you very much. Also for the new subscribers, thank you very much. Not everyone came on screen, or not one today, because it has just to do with your privacy settings. If you want to come on screen before you subscribe, check your privacy settings, and then if you want to come on screen when you subscribe. But the reason why the people that just subscribed today and didn't came on screen, it's just because of the privacy settings of your account. You subcompact. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome back, and I hope you are doing fine and that you had a wonderful weekend. Oh, you had a surgery today? Oh, that's not good. I hope not too bad. and you are doing well. That's always fine to hear, mate. But the surgery is not always a great thing. So I hope it's nothing too bad. So just a quick update for you. 265 nautical miles to go. We are flying 1 hour and 11 minutes. So we are almost halfway. And this is delivery. And there we have the moon. Very nice to see the moon, and on the other side the sun. So nice. Night and night. How do you get the background behind you? Well, that's a green screen. That's a green screen. Just a green screen, and then you can manipulate that in OBS. That's a program to stream that I use, and then you get just like there is no background, and then you are like sitting in the game. So your subcompact, nothing too bad. Yep, and I'm very pleased with yesterday. A win for Leclerc. Okay, that's the first time we talk about Formula 1 in this stream. So your subcompact as a Leclerc fan. So yeah, he was quicker yesterday. He had some troubles at the end with this throttle pedal, but everything turned out fine. Just very sad for Sainz that blow his engine and had some fire as well. Actually, I like to see the slow motion when the engine exploded, because the parts were flying out of the engine. So it was nice to see. Just that the parts were flying out, but of course it's not nice to see that Sainz is need to retire, and because of that, you know, he has really bad luck this year. And so we make our left turn. I will show you the navgraph, so, and then we can go straight to the airport, I believe. There we go. So we have 353 nautical miles to go after 1 hour and 40 minutes. So your subcompact is a big fan of Leclerc. And I need to say they had to set up very well, set up the car very well, because before it was always in the beginning of the race, Ferrari was quicker in the short distances. They were always quicker, but they had a lot of tire degradation, and that's why they lost so much time after a few laps. And now it was much better. So tonight, soon we will flying over the land. Yes, indeed, we are coming closer to a land, so we will have some scenery. So we will fly over Antalya. That's the first city actually that we will fly over when we come on land. So, and then we fly towards Istanbul. And I'll try to show you a little bit closer. So here is Antalya, here is Istanbul, and we are here. So very shortly we see some land. Always nice to see some scenery. And then There we have some hills as well. Very nice. I was never here before, not in real life, and not in the sim, I believe. So from the very first time. Your subcompact, funny enough, when Steins had the engine failure, I was in the middle of alluding to my friend who supports a Red Bull. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. So I'm more of a neutral guy. I'm not a real, yeah, I like Max, the way he drives. It makes especially last year, it makes it more interesting to watch. But of course, for me, everyone can win or is allowed to win. I just want to see nice races. And before, years and years ago, I was always for Ferrari with Michele Alboreto in the 90s, in the 80s as well for Didier Pironi, but that's a long time ago. And they were always driving with numbers 27 or 28 or 1 and 2 if they were champion. But that's a long time ago. I just find that there are too many rules with the track limits and stuff. Just make some gravel things like the 90s, you know. Then you don't have that discussion. So in the meantime, we will see some nice hills here in Antalya. I believe that is in Antalya, somewhere here. So there we go. And we try to do a nice landing today. I will do my extremely best, the best I can. But like I said, I do it with the joystick, and before the joystick went always better than the yoke, and now it seems to be the opposite. Maybe it's because I'm flying the joystick now left-handed. Before it was always right-handed. Maybe that's the problem, but I don't know. We will see. I will practice more and more with my left hand. So night when we should start descending. Let's say in 200 nautical miles maybe we should start descending. So we are now halfway the flight after 1 hour and 19 minutes. And actually I didn't check our speed because we're just a bit more than halfway, I believe. So we have going actually very fast now, so we win some time. But yeah, let's say 200 nautical miles, a little bit less, and then we will start our descent. And you can also see that here on our flight plan. So with this arrow we start our descent. And if you go to here to the flight plan, so that is 30, 60, 70, 90, let's say 100, 150. Yeah, like 200 nautical miles to go, around that. So still a long way to go. Yeah, it's a 2 hour and 15 minute flight. if SimBrief is correct. So still a long way to go. Last week we had some flights over from 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 40 minutes. I was a bit surprised when I saw the flight time of this today, that it was pretty long, 1 hour and 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it's pretty long. Not too long, but you know. But it makes already a big difference than the flights from last week, when you fly 1 hour and 40 minutes. Like last week to Budapest, 1 hour and 35 minutes from Luxembourg. So but for the people that are new here for the first time looking, if you want to see me struggling, then you need to see actually to watch Wednesday, when I fly my love-hate relationship with the 146 from Just Flight. I like that plane, I like to fly it. It's very intensive, but it don't do all the time what I ask to do. And especially taking off is a problem now. But I try to learn it. And the more I fly it, the more I like it. And for now there are no other new planes coming, actually. Nothing interesting, at least for me. We are waiting for the PMDG 737-600. I was also waiting for the indie-built Airbus A310, but yeah, then the message came that it will be released with the update of the 40th anniversary of Microsoft on November. So we need to wait until that time, and then the summer is already done. So still a few months. And also the DC-3, of course, I was waiting a long time, and that will also come in November. For the rest, there are not really planes where I'm waiting for, I believe. Not at this moment. Maybe an A330. And last week we had also a poll about the Fokker series from Just Flight. Surprisingly, the most votes went to the F28. That's the oldest version, actually. Just Flight will also bring the 100 and the 70 version, that are a bit newer planes. So I was thinking the people wanted to have that one, but the most votes went to the F28. So we will see what we will do with that one. That's also the first one that will come out. But when the release date is, I don't know yet. So in the meantime, 1 hour and 25 minutes at 35,000 feet, and we have still 262 nautical miles to go. So we are coming closer. Now it will be going a bit faster, at least in nautical miles here, but it's written here. Before it went slow, because we actually going away from it. And then we have, as you can see, a nice scenery. So here is Navigraph again. We just passed Antalya. So in the meantime, we have also 23 likes. Thank you very much, people. And we have some turbulence, it seems. As you can see, we are moving like we are at sea. Just we don't see a lot of wing flags. Seems just a little bit that I can see, but that's everything. It's not like the fly-by-wire, the A320, where you see a decent wing flags. Also at the 737 of BMDG you see wing flags, but it's a bit going too fast, I think. But it's my personal opinion. So. And this one, yeah, don't move much, so I hope they can improve that a bit. Also, last time, or the last two flights I did with the FENIX, the A320, is that on landing I had a lot of alarms going off, and it's just too noisy and distracting. I didn't know why the alarms are, because you're landing, so I cannot look and see what everything is. So it was a bit frustrating. I hope it will be different today. Your subcompact, also I think you have been to Istanbul in the sim before. Your subcompact, the first stream I watched, you were flying to Istanbul. Yeah, it's possible, but maybe another airport in Istanbul, because this airport has 4 runways and nothing else than just the 4 runways. So I was very confused, because this seems to be the main airport in Istanbul where we're flying to. And there is only 4 runways and trees around it. It's like a bush strip, something like that. So I downloaded a free airport, so it's okay now. But yeah, I think there are 3 airports in Istanbul, and maybe we flew before to one of the other 2 airports. Cloudy night. For a scary experience, you should try a Storm for Microsoft Flight Simulator from SoFly. Oh, okay. I will look that up and see what that is, because that's I think I never heard it before. Your subcompact. Oh, all right. That's what I think, because you know, this airport, I didn't see it before, and actually it's not an airport, it's just 4 landing runways, 4 runways, and I was very surprised that it is a very big airport where there is no scenery, you know. So I was very surprised, so I didn't fly before to this airport, maybe to Istanbul. It can be, because there was ringing a bell Istanbul, but because I don't know the airport, this one, so I thought maybe we didn't fly, but it can be possible. So a SoFly for Microsoft Flight Simulator. What's that about? Okay. Storm Chaser. Okay. The problem is a bit, well, actually there are two problems. I always try to do real weather, always, but it seems to be that I'm so lucky all the time that we're always flying in perfect conditions. I don't know how that comes, but only a very few times I had bad weather or less perfect conditions. I think 1 or 2 times that we had really bad weather or visibility, but yeah, it's a bit frustrating that we have always weather like this. Of course, now we are in Africa, we're flying from Libya to Turkey. You know, the weather is always good there, or mostly, so, and then tomorrow we fly in the Solomon Islands, and the weather is also very nice there. So, and every time we fly in another region, so yeah, the most regions are very good, and then you have one region like Europe, and sometimes it's or mostly we have bad weather there, but every time when we fly there we have also good weather, so we are so lucky. Your subcompact, how much do you like women's football? The women's Euro just begun. Well, as I saw Friday, just a bit of Finland, Spain, I believe it was. I don't watch soccer in general, only with the European Championship or World Championship I will watch every match if I can. Now the woman, I didn't know it was, but just by changing the channel I saw it, and I was watching a bit. It was also nice to see, of course, but I don't really follow it because now I'm streaming and other. I have no time to watch. Just for the Formula 1 I try to watch, and also for the Tour de France I will watch. Alba Pino, welcome. Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, a cheese and wine as usual with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. I see that you just arrived home. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, that you are doing great, and that you also had a nice day. So it's pretty late, so it's time to rest, and thanks for joining us like always. Greetings from your neighbor country, Belgium. Tonight, on our way to West Africa, you would have a lot of turbulence, as me. Well, it seems we had some turbulence. Now it's done, but it's just a shame that we don't have the wing flex. Avapino, thanks friend, no problem. Thank you as well. Here 34 degrees. Ooh. Well, next weekend we will have 35 here, and next weekend, and that's not good because I need to work in that heat, and I don't like it. I'm already suffering with 23 degrees at the moment, and that's because of my health condition. So I hope it will get better very soon. So yeah, 34 is very hot. Your subcompact, it's practically the only major sport event going on right now, so I have no other choice to watch it. Right, yeah, indeed. But I think if I had the time, if I had nothing else to do, then I will watch it as well. But yeah, it's unfortunately I cannot do everything at the same time. So, and then I prefer to stream, because and I can talk with you guys. Abapino, even now, okay. Night to night, most of the people are afraid of turbulence, but for me it helps me to sleep. Whoa, to sleep. I never sleep in an airplane, even if it's a 12-hour flight. I don't sleep 1 second, turbulence or no turbulence. It's not that I'm afraid, but I just can't not sleep. I'm not a good sleeper, also not at home. So. US subcompact, oh yeah, the Tour de France is also on. How can I forget? Well, today it was a rest day in the Tour de France, but yeah, you know, I like it to see it, especially when the hills are coming. So, always nice. But I think we know already the winner of the Tour de France. The same one as the 2 past years. So in the meantime, we will select our altitude for descent. Oh, and there we go. And I'm starting to get very hungry. In bad time. So 165 nautical miles to go. So we're coming closer and closer to our top of descent. And then we will see the airport where I'm talking about. So after 1 hour and 37 minutes. So the freeware airport that I installed, because the standard one in the simulator was so poor. Actually, that was not an airport, and it seems to be the biggest one from Turkey. So it's a shame that I put in just the 4 runways and nothing else than that. That's a shame. It's like in the Philippines, it was also the airport from Manila. There were just the runways. You had also the taxiways, but not one building. So it was a shame to see that. Also in Vietnam, there were some Ho Chi Minh, I think it was. There was also no buildings. That are the bigger airport, and then they just don't put anything in. In the meantime, in Manila there are some buildings, but the planes are facing the wrong direction. They are not placed correctly, so that's still an issue. But I was very surprised to see in this airport in Turkey. And in the beginning, before the stream, I was thinking, but yeah, maybe I need to show the people this airport, how it looks, how it comes with the simulator. But I decided to take the risk and put the freeware in, because the airport you really don't want to see, the original one that comes in with the simulator. Your subcompact, the Tour de France, it kinda bores me, unless one, they're cycling somewhere interesting. 2, they are cycling in Paris. 3, the finish. 4, there's an incident of crash. Oh, well, for me, the Tour de France, if I watch it for the scenery most of the time, because in the beginning it's you know, when it's flat, and you know that it will be a sprint, so you just enjoy the scenery. Of course, if they are in the hills, that's my favorite, when they are in the hills climbing. Also the scenery is beautiful there, you know, and then that's what I like to see. The flat stages I don't like that much, because it's always a sprint, or all mostly, and then you are watching 200 kilometers, and then yeah, it's always a sprint. But I don't really like that, but the hills are coming, so I like to see that. But of course, if you have one guy that is just much stronger than all the rest, then it's also a bit boring. Amazing Libya, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well and that you had a fantastic weekend. Amazingly, have you heard the news about my new movie? And nope, I didn't hear anything about it because I'm so busy working the whole weekend, and then I was helping a friend after work yesterday, and then I went to sleep, woke up this morning and was playing with my son the whole day, and then I needed to prepare my stream and run into some issues, so I need to fix, and then I'm streaming, so I had no time to read or see anything. Your soft compact, yeah, exactly. I like the scenery, and who cares who wins. Yeah, well, it's nice that a Belgian wins sometimes. So Elliot, you're back. Welcome back, mate. Welcome back. So we are close to our top of descent. Oh, 121. And did I pass it already? Really? Okay, so I think I passed it already. Great. Okay, top of descent time. So once again we talk too much, and then we didn't keep an eye on our top of descent, so we are too late. So we will descend very quickly, 4,200 feet a minute. So we will try to catch that. Amazingly, this September about a fighter pilot. Okay, very nice. Fighter pilot. Elliot, thanks. No problem, mate. Amazingly, I have to go. Come to say hi. Also hope you had a great day. Yes, I had a great day. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, and hope to see you very soon. And have a good night. Night, open descent. Well, I don't think it's necessary because we are catching already. Because we go to, you see, we are catching. It's just adjusting by itself. So open descent, you can do that, or you need to do that in the fly-by-wire for sure. But in this one, it seems to be adjusting. So we catch that. So now we will go down slower. Amazingly, thanks, bye. Okay, see you soon, mate. 30,000 feet. After 1 hour and 44 minutes, we are going to 3,000 feet, I believe. We also need to, and that's not what I needed to do. I'm clicking on my first screen actually, and then the table goes open. I have that sometimes, or mostly. So LTFM, that's what we need. And I will then try to locate that airport, but of course I will not find that. I will not find that yet. Okay, so we'll try a bit later as well. So try to close this table again. I do not watch for my speed. Alright. So we are slowing down. At the moment we are still okay. So we put in a destination data. And I will take the data from a Looker tool. And then we get the information in Fahrenheit. Why? Really? So we go to performance, and then we go to the next phase, And then QNH is 1017. We put that in 10 and 17. Temperature is 22 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if that is correct. And then we have the wind direction 100 and wind speed 0.5. So we put that in. And why is this different? We'll just leave that what is giving here. Use subcompact. By the way, the surgery from earlier was my tully. If you know what that is. Actually not. I have no clue what that is. Tully. What is tully? Right, something with your ears? No? I don't know. Actually, I don't find it. So, but I never hear from it, so I really don't know what it is. My excuse. Use subcompact Filipino ritual of circumcise. Yeah. Oh, okay. Painful? Well, I can imagine that it's very painful. I know that in the Philippines they do that. Yeah, I can see the meter. I have the meter here. I thought my flight, and then we go to the destination, arrival meter. There we go. That's the meter. If that is correct. So it's actually saying 350 12 knots. Oh, you put a meter in chat. I didn't see the meter. Why I don't see the meter? No. I don't see the meter, mate. So in the meantime we are at 20,000 feet and after 1 hour and 50 minutes. Night circumcise is a surgical removal of the skin covering the tip of the penis. Yes, indeed. Muslims do that at birth. Yes, in the Philippines I don't know what age they do it, mostly. But it's not with birth. I think they're around 5 years old mostly or something. No? I can be wrong. Sean, Why was it be done when you were a baby? Just curious. Elliot the Nightbot may not like if it, it's all caps, I guess. Oh yeah, maybe that's the reason. But anyway, we are good. No worries. Everything is fine. I will land manual, so we have no problems with that. So we go to 150 here, so everything has been fine. And we check our scenery, and it will be very greenish. Right. So meantime, I try to locate our airport. It is still not on my list. It gives so many airports all the time, but the one that I need and where I'm close to, it don't give me. So Istanbul LTFM, that's the one that we need. Yes, and I found it. Alright, so we to Istanbul Tower, and there we go. Request a full stop landing, and then we will see which runway we need. Shit. 18, really? And I planned it for runway 35 or something. Right. Can I ask another landing? No. Yeah, I can, but so the other direction. So we need to change that. Acknowledge. So a runway. Come on. 18. So I need to change that. So edit flight, and then I need to correct that. 18, and there we go, and then generate the flight as well. Then we go here and then change everything, of course. So arrival, I see arrival. 18, where's 18? ILS 18, and there we go. And then we need, let me check very quickly, also a syspit 2B then. So sys 2B, it's this one. We select that, insert that, and then we can go. Okay. So why don't want to insert that? Select heating track first. Like this. Oh, now we have a problem. That's something that I'm not used to. I will see. Okay, and now we can go back. Flight plan. So now I'm a bit fucked up. Alright. Now I need to go back to our plan actually, and now I'll get there. No nav intercept, so we go direct to Sturu. Can we do that like this? So we are turning, that's a good thing. Elliot, how do you mount your green screen? It's just on two standards, like a tripod, two tripods with a bar in the middle connecting the two tripods, and there I put my actually it's like a curtain, a green curtain, so that's how I do it. So we don't need to go down anymore. And actually something is wrong with my flight path, it seems. Phuket. Do we have that 2 times? Yeah. Actually I need to go directly to this one. Go to this one directly. Okay, there we go. Alright. So we turn around again. So we turning in circles. But then we can see some nice scenery as well. Very nice to see. So we are at 12,000 feet after, yeah, let's say 2 hours, and then we are ready to intercept this. Just make the turn, and then we can continue. I think the plan is good now. As you can see. So we will follow that. And then we land at runway 83. So I still need to go to destination data. Next phase. So it's in. So QNH is at 10:13. So we put that in. And then we have for the runway 16R. Okay, it will be fine. So meantime we still can see some nice scenery. And then we prepare for our further descent, and then also the landing. I hope it will go great today. And then it's also time to close our poll. So we have 52 votes, and it's actually equal, and the A200 and the A300 are 38%, 8% for the B247, and 70% for the A110. So people, I need to tell, the A200 is not existing. That's not an Airbus. The B247 is a Boeing, and the A110 is not an Airbus either. There is an Embraer, a 110 Embraer, yes, but not an Airbus. So the first Airbus ever was the A300. The second was the A310. So for the people that voted for the A300, well done. We have the we have the Boeing 247 for the game. It's a payware, but like $15 or something. It's a nice plane. It's an old plane, of course. You have even a toilet in the plane. So, and every single door, every single knob is working. You can also put the engines on fire as well. So check that out if you are interested. So your subcompact, you decided to do it on a later age. Yeah, some people do that on a later age. I think in the Philippines mostly it's done around the 5 years old or something, but I can be wrong. Night and night, Airbus is the scooter, and the Boeing is the bike. Alright. But you know, I like the Boeing, because everything is so organized in this Airbus, and in the Boeing not. So you have a lot more switches. Here it's all knobs and some switches. But yeah, we have a little bit more to do in the Boeing. But of course I like both, no matter what. But this is a bit looks more boring because everything is so organized in this plane. Like the Boeing is more a mess. Night, some say if it ain't a Boeing, I'm not going. Well, with the recent failures and stuff, I would say if it's not an Airbus, I don't fly, because just of the problems. But yeah, it seems to be solved everything, and then I hope everything stays safe. So we are still flying here at 12,000 feet and waiting until we can descend further. And there we have one of the airports here in, is this already Istanbul? Night and night, in case of turbulence in the Boeing, you won't feel anything. No. So we'll check our navigraph again. And then okay. So yeah, for me it's already a long time ago. I was flying at 737. Last time, the most times it was an A320 in Asia, and to fly to Asia it was a 777 or a Dreamliner or something familiar. And the last one actually was an Airbus A350. That was the last one I was flying. Night and night, do you regret you never tried the Concorde in real life? Well, I never had the chance, I believe. It's already a long time ago, then I was still a kid, so I didn't decide that. Yeah, it's already a long time ago that it was flying. But you can also say that from the A380, because I didn't fly it yet, and I will never fly it, I believe, because it's on the end of his career, and I need to be quick to fly it, but I don't think I will ever fly it. The same with the 747. So I never flew the 747. In the meantime, we try to check out a bit of the scenery, because we are still too low. We are waiting until we can descend even more. Also, for the people that subscribed today and all the other days, I want to thank you. So it seems there were 6 subscribers today. We didn't see anyone on screen. It's just about your privacy settings, because your privacy settings are on, and then you don't come on the screen. If you want to come on the screen, you need to turn them off. So, but thanks anyway for subscribing. Also for the people that liked the video, there are 25 people. Thank you very much. So I really appreciate it. So we go back to our cockpit. We check. Okay, we can start our descent again. So we just wait for the green dot, and then we can continue our descent. And there we go. And then we just follow our route, and then it will take a bit more than 2 hours and 15 minutes because of the other runway that we need to take. But we are okay. And we have a bridge here. Seems to be a very beautiful place here. You also see that the sun is going down. And my hand is sleeping on my fingers. So I will already close the poll for today, and after 53 votes we have an equal for the A200 and A300. So once again it was the A300. That was the first Boeing ever. So we stay for now at 11,000 feet, it seems. And then we go back to on this page. So 7 nautical miles, and we stay at 11,000 feet, a bit longer, and then we go to 10,000. Night and night, I remember when the Concorde had a flight to your home airport, there were rumors that we should keep our windows open or the glass will broke. That was on July 17, 1973. Whoa. So just of the air pressure, the people said that your windows of the house will break because of the Concorde will pass. So, but 1973, that was a long time ago, so I was not born yet at that time. I was only born 3 years later. A long time ago. So in the meantime we stay at 11,000 feet, and then we try to see the sun. Very nice. We just wait until it gets dark and we try to land then. My plane is speeding up, never good. Okay. It's okay. Night, you were born at that time, you're an old guy. Oh. Well, what is old, mate? What is old? If you are from 73, and then you are 49. So, what is old? When I was young, like 12 years old, then people from 30, 40 years old were already old. Once you are that age, then it's not that old. Night, old is gold. Well, it is. Old is gold. But as long you're young in your head, then it's okay, I believe. If you are in a good condition, health condition, physical condition, mentally, then everything is fine, whatever age you are. Connection lost. There we go again. We need to wait a long time for it now, but it's there. Night, you are 53. Not that old, but compared to the most of the simmers, you are old. Well, there are a lot of young guys now doing the flight simulator, but I believe there are a lot of older people as well. I think the majority. Maybe now with the recent Microsoft Flight Simulator there are more younger people as well, but before I think the most were our age, no? Even older. So I think flying simulator is for everyone, for all ages. You can also fly old planes, so you know, it's for a bit for everyone. Even my son likes to fly. He's almost 5. He also likes to crash. That's why he flies. He can perfectly take off, and then when he retract the landing gear, the flaps, and then he says, okay, time to crash. So he crashes. That's what he likes. So we are almost there for continue our descent, like here, so, and then we can also turn on the landing lights and yeah, prepare for a landing. Night, but you are proud you first started in Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.0 in 1982. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. That's 40 years ago. So that's why there is a free update for the anniversary, the 40th anniversary of Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this year, I don't know exactly which one I started. I believe it was in 1995 that I started flying on the simulator, I believe. Yes, monochrome screen, only one color. Yeah, well, that's a long time ago. I think it was in 1995 I was doing Microsoft Flight Simulator. Of course I did another flight simulator, I don't remember what it was, and then it was just something that looked at a cockpit, and I was even not sure if that was a cockpit, because in the beginning I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know anything about flying, and also, yeah, I didn't know actually that it was a cockpit, or it needed to be pretend a cockpit. But yeah, that was actually the first thing. But then the first real simulator of Microsoft, it was, I think, 1995. And it was not so frequently as now. So in the meantime we are at 9,000 or below 9,000 feet, and then we prepare for a landing. So brakes, auto brakes at medium, brake fans on, and keep saying destination and data. We check again. So it will be all fine. And actually we could do put this in, but maybe we were a bit too late for that. So it is 22 degrees Celsius, and look at what it says Fahrenheit, so I thought already that it was not correct. So wind is 310.06. 310/06, that's the wind. Why we have no nav intercept? Where is that? Clear that. So 7,400 feet. So we will be good to go, I believe. What is the QNH? Do we have a QNH here? 1013, that's okay. Sean 216. Okay. Wait, we are not there yet. Yeah, not yet. So for the people that want to put in the landing rating, go ahead. So we are waiting until the sun is down. It seems. Night, I'm sure we had a better life before the internet and all this technology. Yeah, we played more outside, I believe. So, alright, now we check. Okay. It's almost time to put on the localizer. We go slowing down as well. We'll do that first. So we go to 180 or something. Try to slow down. We go to flaps 1. Yeah, there's too much technology at this time, and it only gets worse, I believe. But if we were young, we were playing outside, we were biking and playing in the fields, playing with friends, and now we are still playing with friends, but not face to face, I believe. Sean, do you believe in time travel? Never thought about it, but what I think is there is a life after life. So why not time travel? Maybe you can come back in another time and not knowing what happened in your past life or something, like we live now and we don't know anything about previous life. So but it's all possible. So never say never, never say I don't believe. I cannot tell that. Night, exactly. Night, no WhatsApp at least. No one will bother you. Yeah. Indeed. So we go to flaps 2. Life after that, yes, but time travel is impossible. Sean, I believe time travel to the future is possible, but not the past. Well, I don't have a clue. We will never know, I think. So in the meantime, we are flying for 2 hours and 25 minutes, and we are way too late. Already 10 minutes too late. So yeah, it's already past midnight here. And we are talking about time travel, but it's actually very interesting. Because if you're dead, then it's like you are sleeping and then you don't know anything. It's like you are sleeping. So I think you will always come back, because it's not possible there is nothing. So in that regard, I believe that there is something after that, and maybe you come back in the 17th century or something, whatever. I don't know. Or later, in the future. Or you come back as your son or whatever. So we are at 4,000 feet. I tried a localizer to put on and see what that gives. So I'd imagine you went back went back in travel and you killed your father, and will you exist? No. Nope. Sean, that's why you said that time travel into the past is impossible. What you just mentioned is called the grandfather's paradox. Alright. So we are at 3,200 feet. We will make our last turn very soon. I will put it a bit bigger. It's not the last turn, there are more turns it seems. So I will keep the speed as this, otherwise it will take too long. So I will go to an open descent because we needed to go down. Oh, and I was talking. I think it was this. Oh, I'm completely wrong. Oh shit. Okay. Flaps, speed brakes. Okay. I was not paying attention at all, so I will put on our record button as well. I thought we needed to go still to the left, but that's our go around. Great job, very professional. So flaps, alright, so we can land. And then we also take approach. Can we do that? Why we don't land? So flaps full. Landing gear down. Speed brake still up. Out. And then we try to land. We are very late. So I'm ready to take control. There we go. My plane, because otherwise I'll go too low. And there we have the alarms again. Annoying alarms. Alright. So landing rating 218 for Sean. And I'm going too slow. I'm going too slow. Why is that? Why my auto throttle is off? It's not off. Good. And I need to go to manual, it seems. And now I'm too fast. I'm climbing, and this will not come good, as you can see.
40, 30, 20, retard.
So we try to do it softly.
5.
And that is a bad landing, as you can see. I don't know what went wrong here. Very bad landing, and this is again with an Airbus.
AFRIQIYAH 112 contact ground on 121.874.
Looked like a perfect landing. Well, no, it's not. It's not. I don't know what was going on with the speed. Did I set something wrong? It didn't hold the speed. My auto throttle was still on. So I don't know what happened.
Local time. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, luggage still until the seatbelt sign is switched off. There are no designated smoke
So
ears.
we turn this off. Come on, turn it off.
Please be careful when opening the overhead compartments. Don't forget to check your seat pockets to make sure you don't leave anything behind. We hope that you've enjoyed your flight. We want to thank you again for choosing Air Transat. We wish you a wonderful day.
121.875 AFRIQIYAH 1123.
So 0 FM, yeah. Taxi to the gate. Night to night there are landing challenges in the sim practice makes perfect. Well, yes. I don't know what happened now. If you know, let me know. But it didn't hold my speed. Auto throttle was still on. So why it didn't hold my speed? So a bit weird. So I need to manipulate the throttles, and that was not turning out great. So I need to clearance. All right. Even my brakes are still on. My auto brakes still on. I pushed my brakes with my feet. Normally it need to go out. Look, I'm braking now, and auto brakes are still on. It don't brake. Don't know what the problem is. Night to night, I know that your hand must be moving all the time when landing. Yes, that's something that I need to practice. And also I'm doing it with my left hand. I'm not used to do that with my left hand. I will always did it with the joystick on my right hand. So, and since I'm doing that on my left hand, it's not going great. So yeah, I need to practice more with this. Sean, alright, see you later guys. Thanks for watching, John, Sean. Have a wonderful evening and night. And if you still need to have some dinner, enjoy your dinner, of course.
Roger, AFRIQIYAH 1123.
Day and night, at least we are safe. It's time for kebab. Alright. So night to night, enjoy your kebab, mate. I wish I had also some kebab. Will be nice. So this is a freeware airport that you can download for free, of course. The original one that comes with the simulator is just for runways, and that's all. So yeah, if you want an airport for Istanbul, this is the one. So we taxi to our gates, and then we can see the replay as well. And I'm sorry for the very, very bad landing. I don't know what happened. And lately, with the especially with the FENIX, my landings are very, very, very bad. And normally it should go smooth, but it's not. So as if you can see, like you can see, it's not a normal airport here. Night to night, it was a nice flight and no worries. Well, yeah, I just wish the landings were better, and it's always with the FENIX that I struggle. And so I don't know what happened this time. Okay, so we set parking brake, and then we see the airport, and then we see the replay, and then we can go for kebab. Night, we are here for the hobby more than anything. Well, thank you very much. That's why we are here, why we do it. And we can immediately jump inside. Let me see if we have something here. So we have the terminal here. It's a bit laggy, but at least you have a terminal. So this is the airport, as you can see, for free. It looks great. And if you just load it directly from the sim, this airport, it is just 4 runways and that's it, nothing else. But here in this airport you have a lot of things, so it looks nice and very nice airport. Just remember, sometimes it's giving conflicts with other things. And with FENIX, it seems to be you cannot put in your departing runway and arrival runway when on the ground. So you need to do that in air then. Good night. This is huge. Well, yeah, this is a big airport, and check it out. Check it out without downloading this freeware airport, and you will see what I mean. Just runways, 4 runways, I believe, or 6 runways there are, and it's just surrounded by trees, and there is not one building, not one parking space. So this is a must-have. As you can see, this airport is very big, and they failed to make something similar. So, but for the people that, or the person that made this airport, thank you very much. It's very welcome, as you can see. So we go over to the replay of the day, and I will go for that. I will stop the recording and we put play. And so there we go. And as you see, we have a beautiful sky. Night, it served more than 37 million passengers in 2021. I just googled it. That's a lot of passengers. So we will skip a bit forward. Well, as you can see, we have even a boat there, and you can see it's a nice place, but our landing was a mess up. Can I see? Yeah. But my auto throttle was still on at that moment, so I don't know what happened. So it says 285, and then we get into the slide. I thought we jumped like Kangaroo Jack, but it's not the case, it seems. Night, when landing, always look at the horizon, the end of the runway. So, alright, good idea. It's also when you're driving a race car, always don't look just in front of the car, but always look to the exit of the corner, you know. that I think it's a bit similar here. So we see the replay again. I thought I was touching down and then up again and then touching down again, but or I missed it, or it wasn't the case. So here but still everything was decent, but then here touchdown, and I lift again from the ground as well. So we will do it one more time, but then from the inside. We'll try to do that quickly. We need to see this side maybe. So this is how the landing feels from the inside, with Whitpulse Productions airlines or crash lines or whatever. And then we come to a slight passengers in the back were so lucky. Wow. So we are drifting a bit. It's not the first time that this happens with this plane, so I don't know what I have with this plane. If you will see tomorrow's landing will go much better. It's always with this plane that I do things like this, so I don't know exactly what's going wrong. Last time I pulled the trigger to deactivate the auto throttle. Now I didn't do it. Last time it didn't go off. Now I didn't touch it and the light was still illuminated, and I went too slow. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, Ignite the Night, please don't blame the plane, it's the best until now. Well, I don't blame the plane, I'm just saying that always with this plane I have that problem. The last time, yeah, it just was I think my trigger was not working, or I didn't bind it to the auto throttle. After that I set everything properly, and I wanted to test it now if it was working. I didn't use it, but I don't know, I did something wrong. I don't know why it happened. I just see that my auto throttle was still on, and that I was losing speed, so I needed to manual with more power. Probably I did something wrong, but I don't know what. So that's all what I can say about it. I don't blame plane, but it's always this plane that gives me troubles on landing. I just need to practice more. So, but you will see tomorrow my landing will, and I hope it will be better. And I'm also flying the yoke instead of the joystick. So, yeah, maybe calibration, but it's also, you know, when I see pilots doing this with the joystick when landing, I don't do that. I cannot do that with my left hand, or I need to move it back to the right, but I have no space here. So it's also a thing, the input is not always correct, or I don't move enough. I just keep it slowly, just forward, go down. I need to pull back, and I keep it like that, you know. Other pilots are doing this all the time, not me. Maybe that's the issue. I will practice more with this plane. Ignite the Night, you have it on your right, and you are not a real pilot. Well, me neither, I'm not a real pilot. I have it on my left before, always on my right. and my landings were much better. Now I have it on my left. Yeah, I struggle with it. I practiced for years for that. Well, I can tell you my landings were much better. Like in Explain, my landings were good, but it was also on the right, and it was with my previous joystick. And this is the Trustmaster that I use now, the Airbus joystick. Not for that long yet, but you know, maybe I just need to get used for it. But anyway, tomorrow we have another flight, and we fly to or around the Solomon Islands. So there will be a lot of weather, and we do that in the PMDG 737-700. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock PM I will be back with that flight, and I hope to see you all back for that flight, and then also hope we have a better landing. So for now, thanks to everyone that was here and to the stream and to the chat, also for the people that are still here. So the other night the flight was great, we had a nice time. 2 hours passed too fast. I think even more. It was even more than 2 hours, 3 hours almost. So yeah, the other night, thank you very much for joining the flight, joining the stream, and for talking. Also to all the other people, Yusuf, Compact, Sean, Elliot, everyone. Also for the new subscribers, thank you very much, and hope to see you very soon again. So, for now, I'll leave you, and hope to see you tomorrow. So have a wonderful night, sleep well, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night, good evening everyone. Good night, good night, night. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.